This is your 6 of 1 Sundays live blackout reading YouTube. So please do be reminded that these messages and readings are for entertainment purposes only. So make sure you are consulting with the Most High, going within, trusting your very own intuition, wisdom, and guidance before you reach out to and or for divination, all right? Now, having said that, let's see what messages are coming forth here. So the Snow card has come forth. It is reversed. So there's something here about youthfulness, merriment, romance, hibernation, deep thoughts, purity, innocence, peace, and tranquility, fun. All right. So, Master Messiah, someone here may be in the energy of having fun. All right. There is merriment here, youthfulness, romance, purity, innocence. Please give us more insight, wisdom, and guidance on the Snow card reversed. So we have the By Felicia card here reversed. So someone is not leaving someone, all right? Maybe someone has thought deeply about this and they realize that they actually have fun with this person. There's peace here, tranquility, and someone doesn't want to leave, all right? So, Master Messiah, please give us more insight, wisdom, and guidance here on the By Felicia card here reversed. So, the perspective card is here upright. So, someone feels like they don't want to leave because they are better off here with this person, all right? They are happier. They are in a clear headspace when they are with this person, all right? Master Messiah, what else would like to come forth? All right. We have the Nourish card here upright. So someone is deciding to stay and nourish this relationship. Okay. Master Messiah, please give us more insight, wisdom, and guidance. Please speak to your children. So we have the peace card here upright. Again, there's balance here. There's peace here. Someone may feel a sense of inner calm when they are around this person, all right? There's patience. Maybe this person is a very patient person. They're tranquil. Someone may feel like this may be their soulmate because this is such a harmonious relationship, all right? Maybe someone has been listening to their own inner guidance, okay? That they should not say goodbye to this person. They should not say thank you next. They should not chunk them the deuces, leave and not care. All right. There are angels all around this person and or this person's relationship. Okay. They are being guided to find the right balance between their mind, body, and spirit as they have patience because everything is happening at the pace that it is meant to. So someone may be with someone that they are supposed to be with. Okay. And they have thought deeply about this. Maybe someone was considering walking away from someone and maybe they have realized, no, I think I'm better off here. I'm happier here. We have the hexed card here upright. Maybe someone was jealous of this union and tried to hex it. All right. Maybe they try to cast an evil spell to affect your relationship negatively. All right. To cause you to feel unlucky in relationships or to cause you to feel jinxed or that you always have trouble in your relationships. Okay. But you are being guided to nullify and void every instance of hexes, every instances of curses. Okay. Command that they be consumed with the set apart ghost fire. All right. On the back of the card, we have cursed here. Okay. Again, there is someone who is perhaps jealous and or envious of your relationship with this person. Okay. They want you to experience problems, unhappiness, misfortune, doom. All right. Evil. All right. They may be calling on these things or wishing these things upon your relationship. Okay. The petition for involuntary commitment is here. So be very careful with that. I mean, someone could be so upset and envious and jealous of this relationship that they would be willing to file a petition for involuntary commitment against someone, I guess, in order to control them, all right, to make them leave someone. All right. I'm not sure why someone would be this determined or adamant about two people not being together. Let's go to the scriptures. Master Messiah, what scriptures card would like to come forth with a message for this reading? Please speak to your children. So we are in the book of Bereshit, that is Genesis chapter 2, verses 15 through 17. Verse number 15 reads as follows. And Master HYHA Elohim took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to work it and to guard it. Verse number 16. And Master HYHA Elohim commanded the man, saying, eat of every tree of the garden. Verse number 17. But do not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in the day that you eat of it, you shall certainly die. So Satan is trying to infiltrate someone's relationship. They are trying to entice them to walk away from this person, okay, to eat of this forbidden apple of leaving their soulmate. All right, on the back of the card, we're in Bereshit, Genesis chapter 2, verse number 22. Verse number 22 reads as follows. And the rib which Master HYHA Elohim had taken from the man, he made into a woman, and he brought her to the man. So maybe Master Messiah is saying to you that he brought this woman into your life as a blessing to you. Okay, but there is some type of satanic, demonic entity here that is trying to infiltrate this relationship to break it up. All right, maybe this is why you were having deep thoughts in the past on whether you should walk away from this person or not, but you came to the conclusion that no, this person is fun. There's an innocence and purity about this person. There is romance here in this relationship. All right, I feel youthful. All right, I feel merry and happy. I am better off with the perspective card upright. I'm better off with this person. I'm happy. I'm in a clear head space. Okay, all I need to do is nourish this relationship, focus on it. Okay, because again, the peace card upright came out. All right, there's patience here. It is a harmonious relationship. As long as you both continue to listen to your inner guidance, all right, you will not fall prey to a hex and or a curse breaking up this divine soulmate relationship. Okay, so let's go to the kimMayfield Dirty 30s Oracle card deck. I hope all of you all had an amazing Sabbath. Thank you all for joining me this Sunday morning. So we have the Friends with Benefits, the FWB card here upright. Maybe this satanic agent or this demonic entity is trying to convince someone in this relationship that they don't want to be committed to just one person. Why? When we live in a world where there's friends with benefits, you can have as many women and or men as you like, and no one is going to check you. There's no checks and balances in the friends with benefits community. All right, you can have as many as you want. That is the rule. Okay, you know what this is. All right, so we have spiritual, not religious. So this person is also trying to convince someone that they need to be religious. You need to be locked down to a church. Okay, you need to allow people to tell you how to live your life rather than having your own personal relationship with Master Messiah and asking him how to live a life that is pleasing and acceptable in his sight. All right, so the trespass card is here upright. So there is an entity trespassing upon this relationship. Okay, we have beach reversed, sugar baby upright. Maybe this demonic entity was trying to entice someone to go out and have a sugar baby, for God's sakes. Okay, take them to the beach. All right, make love to them on the beach, but it is reversed. So this person may have been tempted, okay, to go to the beach with someone that could have possibly turned into being their sugar baby in the future, but they turned this down. So I am gathering this person does not cheat on their partner, but they have been tempted to by demonic forces, okay, outside of this relationship, who is jealous and envious of this relationship. Okay, we have the Most High card here upright, but the Most High put you two together. The Most High has given you this woman as a blessing to you. Okay, the Winter card is here reversed, so you are not going to break up by the winter. All right, we are almost upon the winter season now. Maybe this was the assignment of these satanic agents to have your marriage or your relationship broken up by the wintertime, okay, with you having friends with benefits or possibly even a sugar baby, okay, you not trusting your spiritual connection with the Most High, instead going to a building where there may be satanic infiltration, all right, when you could be sacrificed or initiated into the kingdom of darkness there. So you just have to be very, very careful here. So congratulations to you, whoever you are, who made the choice to not walk away from their soulmate, to be aware that there is something extra going on in this situation, okay? There is an entity that is intentionally doing their best to cause a breakup here. So let's go to the ancient Paleo Hebrew letters. Master Messiah, what ancient Paleo Hebrew letter would like to come forth? So we have the ancient Paleo Hebrew letter Na, keywords and phrases: activity, snake, life, spiritual, reflective, shiny, picture of a serpent or snake. So this person is a snake. All right, you need to cut the head of this snake off. Let's go to the spiritual warfare oracle card deck. Master Messiah, what spiritual warfare oracle card would like to come forward? So we are in the book of Matthew, that is Matthew chapter 18, verse number 18. And verse number 18 reads as follows: truly I say to you, whatever you bind on earth shall be having been bound in heaven, and whatever you loosen on earth shall be having been loosened in heaven. So go ahead and bind and rebuke this negative satanic energy. All right, let's just go ahead and make something up now. Master Messiah, I now rebuke and bind every satanic agent, every demonic entity that is rising up to nullify, to void, to destroy my marriage. I command the set apart ghost fire to consume and destroy every demon, every warlock, every witch, every practitioner, every false practitioner who is rising up to destroy my marriage that was created and designed by you, Most High. All right, I command that they be destroyed and consumed by the set apart ghost fire right now if they do not confess and repent. May they be enclosed in your blood and sent straight to the pit of Sheol. Now you can say whatever words that you desire. You do not have to use my words, but that is just an example. All right. This is spiritual warfare. All right. So whenever the demons are coming up against us to destroy us, to kill us, to steal from us, all right, we can always use our weapon, the sword of our mouth, to rebuke and bind, using the blood of Master Messiah to send it straight to the pit of Sheol where it came from, okay? And also, since you are dealing with this, maybe you need to consider spiritual court as well, because the demons only come for you when you have indulged in sin and they don't want to let you go, all right? They run to the Most High in spiritual court and tattletale on you to say to Master Messiah that you don't deserve any blessings because you belong to them. You sin, you're in the kingdom of darkness, all right? So whatever sins you have indulged in the past, make sure you are confessing and repenting for those sins and that you are staying on that narrow path, being righteous, living a righteous life as much as you possibly can, okay? So that those blessings, okay, that abundance that the Most High has dedicated for you and your wife to have can come to you, all right, without any interference, all right? So once you do that, all right, and you are aware and have bound, rebuked and bound these demonic entities from interfering in your blessed, beautiful marriage, all right, then things should begin to get better, all right, because you have already won, all right, by making the decision to stay, all right? You know this is not what you want to do. You don't want to leave this person, all right, because they are fun. Again, they make you youthful, feel youthful. There's an innocence about this person, okay? So go ahead and focus on your marriage that the Most High has blessed you to have, that others are wishing that they could have, okay? Because again, there is envy and jealousy here. So let's go to the ancient Hebrew letters. Master Messiah, what ancient Hebrew letter would like to come forth with a message for this reading? Please speak to your children. All right, so the ancient Hebrew letter Bata has come forth. This represents the magician in Tarot. So you have the power, all right? You have the intellect and the psychic ability to create this beautiful marriage to be what the Most High created and designed it to be, all right? Keywords and phrases include house, family, land, temple, covenant, ancestors, lineage, bloodline. So you have a sacred covenant with the Most High, all right? You, your wife, and the Most High have a sacred covenant, all right? Because you are in the relationship that the Most High has created and designed you to be in, all right? There's something here about lineage, all right? Ancestors. So Bata is for household. Your ancestors is line, all of your kin, those you are born to stand by. So someone has already realized that having friends or kin and loving them is a blessing, okay? Being loved and having family is a blessing, because it's one thing to have family, all right? But if you don't have love, it's not the same. But when you have family and you have love, all right, that is a blessing. And someone is realizing that their wife loves them, okay? She's very patient, all right? She is very romantic, okay? And she brings a lot of merriment into their home, all right? So someone is being guided to look into their ancestry, all right? Because your ancestry can bring a sense of belonging, forming an important component of identity, helping you to develop a stronger sense of self. Maybe this is what someone is needing at this time, okay? After having to go through a deep thought process of whether they should leave their relationship and or marriage or not, all right? And maybe Master Messiah is saying to you, good job. You are staying where you are supposed to be staying. This is where I want you to stay and be. So be grateful for that. So maybe someone can look up this ancient Hebrew letter Bata to see if it can assist them in some kind of way in finding that spiritual home that they may be seeking. Let's go to the RuneSpeak Oracle card deck. All right, Master Messiah, the RuneSpeak Oracle card would like to come forth with a message for this reading. So we have two that have come forth. We have Iwaz and Pehu. So Iwaz has the theme U, Y-E-W. Keywords and phrases include initiation, death, mysteries, the timeless, eternity, immortality, kundalini. The quote associated with this RuneSpeak Oracle card is the path is hard and lonely, and there is no end in sight. So divinations include movement toward enlightenment and endurance or death, destruction, and weakness. So if you have decided to leave this person that the Most High has blessed you to be with this lifetime, okay, your soulmate, and you were out in the community exploring having friends with benefits, exploring having a sugar baby, all right, you would experience death, destruction, and weakness in the future, all right? But since you are staying with your soulmate, you are moving toward enlightenment and endurance in the future. This rune governs liberation from the fear of death, spiritual vision, and communication between levels of reality. All right. So the Fehu Runes Speak Oracle card has come forth with the theme cattle. All right. Keywords and phrases include wealth, mobile property, luck, new beginnings, initial conditions, sustenance, financial strength. So since you are staying in this relationship that the Most High created and dedicated you to be in, all right, you are receiving sustenance, all right? You have the financial strength, all right, to start this new beginning, all right? So the quote associated with this Rune Speak card is every beginning has within it the seeds of its own end. So this new beginning, all right, that you have, knowing that there are individuals that are jealous and envious of your marriage, your relationship, now has given you this sense of being better off, okay, staying with this person, okay? So you are in this new beginning here. Divinations include travel and social success. So you will be traveling and experiencing a certain level of social success. All right. But if you had walked away from your wife to explore friends with benefits and this sugar baby, all right, you would be experiencing poverty and greed in the future. This room governs delegating your energy to another, power transference, or projection, also known as the sending rune. So there is an increase in personal monetary wealth here. So because you stayed, you are going to be rewarded not only with a beautiful family that loves you, but also with the money to provide and leave a legacy for the children or your offspring that is coming after you. All right, so let's go to the Inner Epic Peace Oracle card deck for one last message to wrap this live reading up. And again, thank you all for being here. Hello to all my new wonderful subscribers. Welcome. Please remember to stay on that narrow path because Master Messiah, he loves you most of all. He doesn't want to see any hurt, harm, or danger come to you. All right, so the all blissed out and nowhere to go Inner Effing Peace Oracle card has come forth. And on the back it says, guess I'll just chill. So you're all blissed out, okay, in your marriage with your beautiful wife who loves you, who is providing a beautiful, peaceful, tranquil home for you. All right, you are all blissed out and you have nowhere to go. So just chill with your wife, okay? Take care of your family. Enjoy the life and this marriage that the Most High has bestowed upon you. Again, I will be back soon with another live in Master Messiah's name. Stay on that narrow path because he, again, loves you most of all. He doesn't want to see any hurt, harm, or danger come to you. So stay on that righteous path to be in alignment to receive those beautiful blessings, that most wonderful abundance, those miracles, all right, that you have been dedicated to receive this lifetime. I'll be back soon with another live in Master Messiah's name. Good luck to you all. Shalom.